afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be joining me from. My name is Dr. Funmilola Tella. So I'm here this morning. This is 11 o'clock, 11 past 7 in London, United Kingdom time, and Nigerian 12 afternoon, 12 noon. All right. So if you see me for the first time, please consider following this page because whenever we come online, so that you can get the notifications and join us. So what are we? What do we do? So we are into mortgages. We are in financial services. So we specialize in advising clients or people on mortgages. Is it that you are developers or you are individual that would like to buy, or investors? Is that you wanted to buy to invest, or you wanted to buy the property to live in, or you wanted to develop to sell, to make it as your business? So this is the right platform for you. So we are here to support you by giving you financing to purchase the property of your choice or your dream home and to make money. Okay. So when it comes to land banking as well, we do some land as well, most especially in Nigeria. So this morning we started a topic about mortgages in Nigeria. Okay, so we like to support Africa more about mortgages in Nigeria. Mortgages, of course. I'm a UK resident, so I do mortgages in UK and then in US at the same time. So now is the time for Africa. And so I'm making this video for, thank you for joining me on Facebook and YouTube. So people, diaspora people. So, and the reason why I'm making more focus more on the diaspora today is because a lot of people, they were called the hand bonds. All right. They wanted to buy property in Nigeria, but they don't know what to turn to, or they have relative, by the way. Yes, okay, they give money to the relative there and there, but they turn up to be a scam. Even your own parent, the person, the least people that you can think they can scam is your parent, isn't it? But I could see a friend, my friend's parent has scammed her before. Do you understand? Later his father said he used his money to buy a bull for Ileya or something like that. So that's hilarious. All right. So, and then there is, thank you, Comfort, for following us. Zoo Comfort, then I pronounce your name well. Thank you. Ada, Ada, Jota, thank you for joining me. So if I didn't pronounce your name well, please forgive me, apology. So please, for my um, audience in Facebook and YouTube, please apologize if I didn't see, I can't see you. Big due to and the software that I'm using to combine software to live stream. That's why. Hello, Comfort. Thank you for joining me. God bless you, sister. So people that see me for the first time, if you have any question, please feel free to leave your question, or if you're on Instagram or TikTok, you can raise up your hand so I can bring you up, so that you're able to express yourself and ask your question. No question is stupid, by the way. I'm happy to take any questions. All right. So as we're looking at this today, we'll be looking at I'm sorry. Let me position it this one this way. Okay. So we're talking about mortgages for the diaspora. So I'm not talking about we do real estate too, okay? We partner with I'm not a developer, but I have some top developer in Nigeria. Top. Let me see. When I say top one, that be quality, and it's more affordable because of my relationship with them. So the property will be more affordable for you guys to buy. And at the same time, we are positioning of financing. We give you finance. That's what we do. So because we are diaspora people, some of them you might be able to have the time, opportunity to maybe your job or business will not warrant you that time to go down there. Of course, I would say advise you to send somebody or to you to go and visit where you wanted to buy. It's very important, by the way. So, and then so we help you to negotiate, and then we give financing and all that, and then we close the deal. Then the property is yours. Then you can, at least when you wanted to uh open the, I say housewarming, normally, and then maybe you come to Nigeria and they come and do housewarming for your house. Emma Elegant, how are you? Longest time. Where have you been? Thank you for joining me this morning. How are you? Good to see you, sister. All right, Ruth. Thank you for joining. Ocean, thank you for joining me. Please, help me to power tap for. Me power tap for. Akuja, thank you for joining. Good morning, sis. How are you? How are you? Thank you for joining me. Askari Intana, thank you for joining. Comfort, thank you for power tapping. God bless you. I cite you, sister. So that's why we are here today. So today is going to be a little bit quicker and short because I need to be somewhere. So we can, as a diaspora, we give you mortgage. You don't have to live in Nigeria. You might be thinking, I don't have income there. No problem. You don't have to have income in Nigeria before you can get a mortgage. Even if you're in Nigeria or any part of the world, you don't have to have an income to buy a mortgage here in London or US. You understand? As long as you have an income in your country. Of course, we can't expect everybody to be having income all over the world. So, but because it's the world in the transaction and you can transfer money and all that. So, as a diaspora, the diaspora is the people that are Nigerians or Africa, but they live in maybe UK, US, Canada, all over, apart from the Africa. So we call us diaspora. Thank you, Bola, for joining us. So there's a mortgage for you in Nigeria right now. Yes, I said it, mortgage. The person say, are you sure mortgage? Well, be mortgage also. Mortgage where you put your down payments and then we finance the rest for you. So what are the down payment you'll be looking at? You'll be looking at 20 to 30% down payment, and then we finance the rest for you. So I think yesterday I talked about the importance of using mortgage for your purchase all over the world. All right. I know mortgage is a debt. In Nigeria, of course, people that are here, they understand mortgage by the very well. Of course, you cannot even buy a house without mortgage. Some people say, I buy cash down. If the people tell you they buy share cash down in London and they live here, ask them how much was the house. If the house is 30,000, 50, 60,000, and you say cash down, it's not even enough. It's not even enough deposit for some people. You understand? So don't tell me you buy your cash down. So if you wanted to buy a quality house, it's most of the time here. Most especially if you live here and work here. So all of us will use mortgages. So later you cannot pay off. So I know so many people they are mortgage free. Fine. So that's no problem at all. Tabi, thank you for joining me. Uh, but initially you use mortgage to start, even if it as a council apartment. So use mortgage for council apartment as well. Of course, I didn't even expect anybody that live in council apartment to have money to buy cash down. People look good in the first place because you are not council gave you the house anyway. So you can do mortgage for everything. And I've seen somebody that with a council apartment, from one council apartment, he's already got 10 houses because he understands the power of mortgages. Because he refinance, he use the money to pay down payments and buy another one and let it out, you the same thing, refinance, take the money out again, buy another one. Those are the people that are financially sound or financially intelligent or what's it called? Literacy. All right. They understand the power of money, they understand the power of debts, and they use it for their own advantage. Imagine so who are the people that if for council to give you house in this country, is it that you're a single mom or you declare yourself that you don't have enough money, you don't have support to this? It's the way of supporting you. For somebody that government is supporting to somebody that now have portfolio of property. So that's me. The person have done something, important, very good than people that they are not even using government support from the beginning. By the way, they are even earning. I've seen a lot of people they are earning good money, six figure, double, multiple six figures. Still, they only have one property. If some of them they don't even have any because they spend money anyhow. They cannot even put the money together to save it, talk less of buying property. And this is somebody that's coming from even low sugar. I don't know. I mean, I mean, of us know low sugar. The low sugars. It started from cancer out. Now not even is a billionaire. So live in America now. So because what does he use from council apartment? He purchased council apartment. He refinance, get the money out again, buy another one, buy another one, buy another one. He use debt. So if he does not understand the power of debt, good debt too, of course he could have stand still and still become a council tenant up to now. Maybe he will just buy one and he'll be running eta and scatter to pay off the mortgage and all that. And he will stand still, he will not have an opportunity. So what am I saying? Market give us flexibility to make money. We use other people, call it other people's money. When you use other people's money to create wealth. So bank money is not your money, it's other people's money. When you listen to Grant Cardone very well, or even Donald Trump, the US president, he will tell you they cannot do without that. They can't do without other people's monies to create wealth. These are the billionaire in our generation. Elon Musk, they are all these guys. They are in serious in debts. That's why me and you know them. So, but they use other people's money to create wealth. Clement Bass, thank you for joining me on Instagram. So that's what they do. So we need to have financial education, how to use other people. You need to come out from worry about debt, of course. And we need to build our what's called resilient around that. But not the debt that I didn't say go and get a debt and buy nonsense or remortgage your house to go and use it to do one party somewhere. Mm-mm. Even I'm not even going to encourage you to remortgage your house in London and say you want to go and do one house. And I don't really, unless if you are really a proper 24-hour developer or investors, you understand Nigerian market very well, so well. That's why you can remortgage your property in London and take the money to Africa for to start Nigeria innovation and all that. It is possible, but maybe you are JJC. JJC is already maybe you wanted to do it for the first time. You don't know how you're going to turn to, and you're going to put debt upon debt here. No, but if you can put debt upon debt here, you can refinance your house in London and use the money to buy another house in London. It assess so, and this is the truth, this is the reality. And buy another one. I'm renting out. So when you do that, when you rent it out, the debts will be paid its own obligation by himself. You don't have to get involved. And there's something we call cash flow. Cash flow is when the mortgage is like a 1,000, you can rent it at 1,005. So you have 500 or 2,000 pounds extra. So what they call cash flow? That cash flow, it can be even supporting you in your primary mortgage, where you got the money from initially. Of course, somebody say when you refinance, your mortgage gonna jump up. Of course, gonna jump up because you borrow more money. So when it jump up, that's what we use. Uh, so that's what you use. Any cash flow that coming from the secondary property, it can support the primary if you like. Okay, so there's a flexibility around that, so that it wouldn't allow that to um, limit you to take a bold step that you're supposed to take. So so I know. Unknown caller. Sorry, Instagram. So I don't know. Somebody call me. Olushola Orinda, thank you for joining. Ayotunde and then Karimbo 8PG. Did I get you right? The joy giver. So hello, mommy share. Who has shared? Nobody. Ah. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ ṣe mi ṣe tó kò dáa fà. It's not good far. So anybody have any question? Anybody have a question? For now, so actually my target today is to talk to people in the diaspora that would like to buy a more property in Nigeria. So you don't have to wait till you have a lump sum. Okay, so you can use mortgage for your advantage. The mortgage is available, it's at your doorstep. So how does it work? So we can give as much. It depends. Just exactly at its work here, it's work the same way in Nigeria. 10 years, 15 years, 20, and all that, even 30 years. And we have audio. So you're not hearing me. Oh, sorry. It was a call just came in. Is it better now? Let me hear elegant if you can hear me properly. So you can use that so you don't need to gone are those days that somebody you send money to Africa and they almost so it's okay. All right, they will take your money and give you stories. So it's gone are those days. So these days now, you can um, get a property. Okay, speak to somebody like me, so we can help you to find. We can help you to find a property because we have a relationship with all these top developers. I didn't say estate agent to developers, the people that build. Everything is a third party. So of course, I have a relationship with other estate agent as well. But developer is the more important people that we have relationship with here. So we we now um, negotiate on your behalf, and then because our relationship with it's me and a estate agent, I'm a developer, so the house more even come out cheaper because they know I will give you financing and they will get the money back quickly. So you will even get more discount. So that's the more reason why you should use FT Rich Mommy to help you to get your own property. All right, in Nigeria, not in London. London, me buy your in London. So Nigeria, me they can buy your in America. So in Nigeria or Dubai. So Nigeria only. That's what we do. But I have a sales agent there and then in UK, in US and Dubai to connect you with so that they can help you to look for the house of your own dream. But when it comes to Nigeria, of course, we do that. The reason why we do that in Nigeria is because technical of property and everything. Nigeria, we are still developing. Very soon, we're going to be envying of other country. All right. So that's why we get ourselves into real estate now, so that we can help our clients more. So it's coming as well. So we are now do the property management now. These people is for people in diaspora because you will need somebody to be able to manage the property if you haven't got any. So we have the company that do property management, no, but not us. But we have to reach mommy. We're going to start as well. Talk to Roya. We should ever be shut. Talk to Lateral. Thank you, Coach Roya, for joining me this morning. Mi ò mọ nǹkan tí ta ló mọ ọwọ́ TikTok o, because TikTok they don't want me to be talking about figure. Mi ò dẹ̀ lè ṣe èèwọ̀ ní fún mi. So wọn ò jẹ́ kí wọn ò fi page mi wọn àwọn audience mi. Elegant, okay. Oh, you are here, Elegant Emerald. Okay. I've come to TikTok. Oh, there's no audio. Really? Ṣé àwọn èèyàn ò gbọ́ mi? Ṣé láti ilẹ̀ àbí he just started now? You know, a call came in, bí àyẹn ló interrupt. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá tí n bá tẹ̀ tí fẹ́ ṣe tí n bá ṣe live kí n bá fi fóònù yẹn sí flight mode. Mi ò bí a máa rí internet. That's another thing. Because I can see that people. Okay, I will end it now. Come back. I'm still counting my blessings. Sorry, Charlie. My blessings. Okay. Business gan mo ti ń ṣe life, kò ń ṣe personal. Sorry, guys. Yes. Just now, you have to reach mommy page. Okay, I was even thinking it was a personal. Me, I didn't know what to reach mommy. So, what was it? Sorry. Good morning, good afternoon. Please, I was doing line on my business page before, but I just come back to my personal page now. So today we are talking about some mortgage for people in diaspora. All right. So just stay tuned. So yes, as I was saying, of London. So we when it comes to property management, we have some people in place that already exist in Nigeria. They can manage the property for you. Most of them like we that are in diaspora, yeah. Okay, but after Rich Mom, we're going to start, but not yet. We are just into mortgages, real estate, selling, helping developer to sell. We are not developer, but we help developer to sell the property. That's what we do for now. And the document verification, which is very important. So we have no choice. I have to put this one into what we are doing because it might delay a lot of stuffs. In Nigeria, the document is very, very important these days. All right. These days, no, it's getting better now. So if you are gotten your house previously, long time ago, without any documents, please reach out to us. We can help you to put the documents in place. So work together with the land registry in Lagos. Not other states, but Lagos for now. But maybe I will find out how it works in other states, but I only understand Lagos system. So, and then for us, the more people diaspora place, you have a rest of mind that you can buy a real property, and then you can have a rest of mind that you are investing at the right country. Okay, because like I always said, not all the property that's beautiful are really good. Okay, and some of them they are not built according to structure, or even some of them they didn't even wait for approval, building permission, planning or whatever before they start building. So you can imagine. Because sometimes they might ask them, okay, so what somebody was telling me, they asked, I got a building permission, they asked me to build seven. And for probably sake, maybe we are thinking of making 10 or something, whatever. Three people, they said the same thing. I said, why? Please, let's follow the rules. If you build that kind of property, if I want to sell, I won't help you to sell, because the property will not have what's it called? It doesn't have a what's it called? Borrow me in English, Jerry. So kò ní how do I say it? Oh yeah, elegant, borrow me in English o jàre. Kò ní kí ni màá pè náà? Well, integrity. Let me put it that way. So property náà máa ní integrity tó jẹ́ pé yẹn ni o. So kò ní tí o bá ti kọ́ dáadáa, kò ní integrity náà nìyẹn. If you don't build the property up to where it's supposed to, that property has no integrity. So we need to so when you are buying, it's very important. On that kind of property, it might be you might not able to get a mortgage, because when the lenders look at it, they say, okay, this is not supposed to be like, because some states can wake up one day and do and undo, and because it's their own money, and they don't want to put their money into risk like that. So that this is another thing. The reason why everybody should use mortgage. Even to use the mortgage first. If God blesses you, you can pay off within a few years. But at least to make sure that you are doing the right thing and you buy the right thing. Okay, let me tell you something. So a lot of developers in Nigeria, they do payment plan. Fine. Do payment plan, that's not a mortgage. Even some of them, they even charge you interest on the payment plan they are doing for you. But that's not a mortgage, because it's their own property. They will not tell you what has gone wrong, what's gone wrong with the property. Of course, one, the faults. So you come to me now, I'll be telling you, you expect to be telling you that my son is like this or I'm like this. It's the grace of God. And nobody even tell you, see this property. I did not have a building permission when I'm building it. They asked me to bid 4, but I bid 7. No developer will say that. And in the future, you might have a risk of government being the money in this property. Have you ever seen a proper developer that will tell you that? Nobody will say that to you. So what they're after is for them to do the property, to sell, and to have their own profits. And maybe I might do the same thing. I don't blame them. Me too. I will do the same thing. So that's the reason why you need to. So by the time you use mortgage in the first place, because we will go out there to go and do more investigation on your behalf to make sure the proper, because not only the bank money, but your own money, your 30% deposit that you're putting inside as well, to make sure. If you like, you can put 50% too. You can put 60, but that's the minimum that you can come out with. So we want to make sure that you are investing it in the right place, right? And that's it for real. So that's what we are trying to achieve here. And that's the power of mortgage. And that's what mortgage can do for you. So by using mortgage for your advantage, to create wealth and to make sure you're well protected when it comes to real estates, most especially in Nigeria. So for we diaspora, so what are we waiting for? So gone are those days that we work hard here and wanted to do something in our country. We send money home, and somebody give you stories. So that one has gone now. So there's a mortgage in Nigeria, and there's a real estate already built, good structure, good location. What's the question? Are you a mortgage advisor? Yes, I am. What was your experience when buying, if you have bought house how flat it is. What's my experience? I don't understand. So in are you talking Nigeria? So I'm talking about Nigeria now. So what kind of experience you want to me to have? Of course, this is my profession, so I have so many experience. So my experience is no limits. The only people that can tell you experience the people that buy one property or not. So that's what I do for a living. So many experience to be talking about. So I didn't know exactly what you're talking about. But this morning we are talking about buying using mortgage in diaspora. Sorry, in Nigeria markets. So if it's Nigeria you're talking about, please make it more clearer so that I can give you a correct answer. Excuse me. So yeah, so gone are those days that you people must well, it's okay because you just send somebody bought your land and all that. And so if you are not really understanding real estate, I wouldn't advise you to buy land and build yourself. That's my opinion. Of course, I do sell land, but I'm not going to recommend that buy a house already ready. What are the processes helping us supporting with mortgage in Nigeria? Or Akinwale, yes. So first of all, you need to come out with a 30%, okay, of down payment. And that's the first thing. So if you have those ones, I think the rest is okay. And based so each bank, by the time we do assessments on you, we do even here we do assessment, isn't it, to know our clients. We do money laundry too and all that. Uh, so by the time we do that, and we able to come out with a lender or bank that will give you mortgage in Nigeria. Okay. And each lender that will come up that we're ready to give to you. So you need to open a bank account with them. That's normal, regular something. Thank you for following in Nigeria. So and that's it. So because you're Nigeria, so as long you do you have your BVN and the NIN. So if you have not gone down that one, please go and sort it out. Even to open a bank account, you need to have those two. Can you help someone sell property? Where or Wonder Ola, where in Nigeria or in, okay, Nigeria, right? Because I'm talking about Nigeria, I'm assuming you are talking about Nigerian property. Yeah, Ogun State. All right. Where's the location of property? Of course, we must see people that need this. Why not? 30% equity contribution. Yes, I've been okay. Yes, that's it. And you are good to go. So, dear me, Ijebu Ode. So, okay, wonder why do you want to sell that property? Let me even ask you: did you build it yourself or you bought it? Right. So these are the things that you need to consider and put in consideration because if you build it yourself, it might be a little bit hard because I don't know who help you to build. Uh, I will DM you. Okay, DM me. So if you build yourself, it might be a little bit, I don't know. So, but if the developer that built or you bought it from the people that built, it might be a little bit called the structure and it might be up. Thank you, Akinwale. Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ̀gún jẹ́ spoil lefty. Ẹ ṣé ẹ̀gún jẹ yẹn. Please help me to share and help me to spread this news to other people in Nigeria in diaspora that there's opportunity for them to buy a property in Nigeria. And I want us to do this religiously, please. So let us start doing something in Africa. All right. So and this when you're buying this property as well. So when I want my clients, I've talked to them to know their plan. What is your goal for the next 5, 10, 15 years, even 25 years? So that I will advise you to buy in every country have a prime area, isn't it? Even at Ogun State that my sister was talking about, there's a prime area in Ogun State that's where the 1% of 11 people, 1% they are living. You understand? So even here in London, there's a primary area that where 1% or 1% they live. Okay. Even London, it's not all the London that is primary, I understand, but still London. So we're able to advise you based on what you're looking at. So, and this is my advice so far. Let me give this advice for free here. So when you buy a property in a way that you're able to do Airbnb on it, okay? Sorry, did you answer my question? I answer your question, me three, me three. So you're not here. I answer your question. Bosti, thank you for joining. So that you can do Airbnb. So on Airbnb is so when you do Airbnb, it's better than you let you out 100%. You understand? So whenever you are in town yourself, you might not take Airbnb that period. Or if it's a 3 or 4 bedroom, you can leave one room for yourself and do the Airbnb on the rest. You understand? Most especially the way people build Airbnb in Nigeria, they even have a sitting room, and the one that was in the Koi is a sitting room and a room, and it's Airbnb. In fact, there's some of them they even do Airbnb as a like hotel. You know, there's consider that on the Danny Bay. Even Airbnb even have actually Airbnb lele abi hotel. They even have a what's it called? A breakfast, free breakfast, and they call it Airbnb and all that. So TV for Niger. So any other question? Yeah. So but because you are coming from London and you know we have other more experience, you expose, you can bring your furniture from here to make it classic. You know, it's the way of you positioning your business, and this is a business for you, my dear brother and sister, dear diaspora. You know, this is how you can come. You know, what's it called? Contribute to Nigeria economy, right? So if contribute to Nigeria economy, even if you have a sister and brother in Nigeria that have been asking you for money, they don't have a job, train them. Once síbẹ̀, ní kan lọ bá wá yàn wá fún Airbnb, wá máa fún wọn commission. You don't create a job with that. You know, there's a way you can create a job. It's about operation creating a job, operation giving and building economy. You don't help a lot of people. You don't try Abby. You don't help UK, US, Canada. You don't help them build the economy. You go and it's time to start looking into our own economy, Nigeria as well, like our country. So don't do Airbnb. Those your siblings, those your family friend. Phone one share, engage them. Tell them, okay, now I have four Airbnb, five Airbnb. Do intentionally do this business. Become an investor in Nigeria. Create a jobs for somebody, and God will reward you. Trust me. Because you are providing services. This is the way to serve God by serving each one another. Any job one can manage personally at home crumble. So any one job cannot manage properly. So Mr. Dynamic, not steady. Yeah, that philosophy, well, I'm not buy to it. So I don't know. Maybe you might be right. A lot of people they have tried stuff in the past and they crumble, like you said. Even I have a client yesterday will do the same thing. And by the time I throw these 3 questions to this person, the person surrender because he can see his faults. Do you understand? So it depends on the kind of businesses you are doing. The kind of businesses you can control remotely. Some kind of business you must sit down yourself. So it depends. All right. So it depends on the kind of business you do. Let me put it that way. So and the technology is everywhere now. People are doing technology, people are doing camera and everything. So I have a friend lawyer. It's an American base. You have a business in Nigeria, so it goes on come back. For if you need a client, you must be present in Nigeria. So if you wanted to really do business, not only Nigeria, all over the world, you cannot tell me you are doing business in London and you're not in London too now. You understand? What kind of business is that? So if they don't rob you, you will not sell. As simple as ABC. So somebody cannot be selling Asho or be grocery or whatever and say you are Nigeria and you have a shop in London. It's not possible. You too, let's sometimes we just thought if we turn Nigeria into automatic magic like that. The same thing happening everywhere. Some people will tell me if you come to Nigeria mortgage, they have to go and bring your mother aid. In London, you will not only your mother aid, you bring your cousin aid, your grandma aid, you bring it. So what are we not talking about? It's everywhere. Whatever you put attention to grow. So, and even London, if I'm not in London for some times, my business might not, some things the email might pile up, and there's some clients they might not chase the way they're supposed to chase. It's everywhere. So but if you wanted to do it, and it depends on the business, it's also you're ready to do that kind of business. So when it comes to Airbnb as well, so that one even that's more easy to manage because you digitalize everything. The camera is everywhere. App is there. Put it on a .com, .any, rishi, rishi. As they are booking, you will know. Okay. So now, and at the same time, if you come to employ, you can't give the mistake that a lot of people do. You because you think maybe the minimum wage is quite low, you go and give them one. Excuse me, you give them all your money. Of course, they will dupe you. Okay. But if you get people with the integrity, people with the integrity, they might charge you more and they will do the better job. That's what I believe. Of course, in this Nigeria, people want to, I have so many teams. They are loyal to anything. Even some of them, they didn't even have money. And depend on maybe the way you relate to them. Even you go that you're doing business, you do are you good yourself? People that do business with you as well, are you dupe them too? Are you honest? Nǹkan tó bá ṣe ló máa gbà. What goes around comes around. If you do other people business, when you do your own business, they will dupe you too. You guarantee. If you don't have integrity, when you have your own business, if you don't have integrity, yeah, it will fall back on you. So it's not. So we can't pour the blame on Nigeria, on the country. Yeah, ourselves, go, 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 go. Let's look into inward ourselves too. Who are we? And if you are working according to God's purposes, trust me, if anybody should dupe you, they will pay for it. And because you are being duped and you are doing what God has sent you to do, it will multiply back for you. In yet, it's normal. Even in America, they can dupe you. In London, they can dupe you everywhere now. Okay, so what my friend, they will tell you that they cannot use their Rolex in London. They can only use their own Rolex in Nigeria. Imagine, just to tell you that London is not even safe. Some states in America, some people tell you they cannot go to these states. Just to tell you that it's not safe. And these are the people that live in Nigeria day by day, they drive. In Nigeria, me, I walk 1 a.m., 12 midnight. I walk on the street, I drive. They may come on drive for as they drove me. So what we're not talking about? I came out from airport in Abuja 11:30, and all the way to Abuja to meet here. It was almost 1 a.m. and nothing happened. So we had to maybe we start visiting very often. Captain, thank you for joining us. Please, and again, as a man ticket, if you think that me, I believe in that Nigeria, I'm going there, nothing will happen. Only success I will see. As a man ticket, and you will see the success. So please don't let us any fear limit us to do what we're supposed to do in Nigeria. Please. But instead of that, if they allow fear to limit you, please look into yourself. Who are you? Who are you? So are you good person yourself? So what are the people that have businesses? Are you being honest to them? Have you duped people in the past? For example, ọmọ tó ṣe Yahoo tó gbáyàn tó wá náà that business. It might take 1, 2 years or 3 years. They will Yahoo him back. It's a law. It's a law of killing, our law. Laws goes now. We have laws of assumption, law of attraction, laws of kiniko. One law, they will buy a pada. Even if you become born again along the line, they will still buy you. It's normal. You understand? So, as a business owner, we need to know if when you do your business, go and do for other people. Don't worry. It's matter of time. They all marry any to bati big that they come and buy you. Of course, storm does come. Apart from you, even if you are not anybody, storm can come anyhow. Storm can come. It's normal. But that storm is different from you. People buy you. I know that. And if that storm should come, you see, you wait just a matter of time. God will avenge you and promote you in a way that you to yourself, it will 10x the profit back for you. Okay. So that one, I understand that one. But if you dupe people, delude other people, they will delude you. It's a matter of time. All right. So me, if I preach, I'm not preaching before I become a pastor here today. So let me back to so now what I'm saying now, as we are diaspora, there's a way we can create a job for people in Africa. So I mean, I don't believe in giving people's money, honestly. I believe in empower other people. So instead of it, give them fish. Please teach them how to fish, so that not for your for their own for your own good and for their own good as well, so that they can be responsible for themselves, and then they will teach other people fish as well. Before I teach this one how to fish. This one teach this one how to fish. The other one teach this one how to fish. Before you know, fish will be everywhere now. But but you giving fish, giving fish, giving fish. He will come back. You to your own little feed that you have gone back, but nowhere. You become zero too. So what I'm saying in essence that we can build wealth through the real estate and start creating job in Nigeria for our family through the real estate. So that business idea that you think you have, you can start in Nigeria too. So it's not necessarily real estate, but because me, I'm into real estate, that's what I'm saying my own. But how can you create job for other people through real estate? When you buy a house, you don't now. That's gone are those days that you need to wait for lump sum. Like I said, we are mortgages advisor. We do mortgages in Nigeria. Captain Shola, good morning, sir. We do mortgages in Nigeria. Okay, so we can give you mortgage, come out with 30% or 20%, and then you're good to go. So, and I promise now, I will advise you based on your goal where to invest the money. So my recommendation is Airbnb. When you do Airbnb, even if you start with one now, it's gonna those days. It's not brainy for you to say you buy a house and lock it back. Unless if you are having a business in Nigeria, you think you'll be in Nigeria at least 8 months. You spend out of 12 months in a year, you're going to spend 7 months or 8 months or 6 months in Nigeria. You can do till year. But if you know that you go to Nigeria, maybe 3 times and you spend 2 weeks, it could make sense at all. You are not that millionaire, so don't deceive yourself. So Vincent go, good morning. So put the house in the Airbnb. So when you are buying now, this is information that nobody teaches us. So when you are buying, you calculate everything when you are buying. People just buy blindly. We, wah, wah, wah. You don't just buy house. So that's why you need financial advisor. All right. So, just to educate you, TV can what? I didn't understand it. TV for Nigeria. So you need to buy with strategies. When you do something on purpose, consciously do something. Not with emotion. Emotion will be there, then intention will be there too. When you buy house intentionally, you have what you wanted to do. You have a clarity in your mind, clarity in your house. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. This is because all of us, some of us, we don't have a goal. I think let me know Shakon in Nigeria. You could walk a bit. If you have been doing that, please don't do that now. Become a new person now. So now you have me. So I'm here. I'm dedicating myself by Jesus Christ. So yeah. So you come. So lean on me. Ask me a question. And that's when I do sacrifice. Come and do life now. Can one use pension fund saving as a deposit for a mortgage? TV Nigeria. We are talking about Nigeria. So I don't. Your question does not sound as if it's Nigeria. So if it's Nigeria, let me know. So please, anytime you're asking your question, please make it as clear as possible. I do mortgages everywhere. So I don't know what you're talking about in the UK. So if maybe you need to reach the age of pension before you can do that. If you can't reach age of pension, I think you need to be 55 before you can access to your pension. Of course, if you get to that age, you can do that. Fund savings, of course. Say anything savings, it's your money, isn't it? So that's not even question. Saving any savings is your money, so you can access your savings anytime. If it's a fixed deposit, you can access your money anytime, any day for your deposit. Okay. So in Nigeria as well, I think there's insurance that you put in place even in Nigeria that can, so many products in Nigeria, so many things, so that we don't know. You don't. So we don't. Yeah, speak to them private pension. They're ready to release the money for you. You can collect it. Yeah, speak to them. So you've seen it, if there's so many things in Nigerians, even the insurance that you put in place, they have that kind of insurance in London that you can put in America. They can even use that insurance to get a mortgage. Even there's an insurance in Nigeria you can do that help you with the school fees. And people don't know. So when I start looking at the product, I say, eléyìí wà ń bí báyìí. I say yes. So life, there's a health insurance that work like a crazy. That even when you have this health insurance, if anything happen to you, you don't need to go to get. You know, Africa, when anything happen, they ask you to go and get police report. You don't need any police reports. You just go get, and they attend to you, and you don't need to pay any money because it depends on your premium and depend on what happen. You understand? You know, some of us we do small premium. If you do small premium, if it's something big happen, then you have to go and dig money into your pocket and pay. So that's I was saying about the mortgage in Nigeria. What is your taking? What's your taking or take a loan in the UK for mortgage or structural building in Nigeria? Yeah, TV Nigeria. I've mentioned this before. If you don't understand how it works, I wouldn't advise anybody in the first place to do that first. But if you understand properly, yes, why not? Okay, if they can give you. So not that. So don't tell me that you take that loan and go and buy a land and start building yourself. You are not a Nigerian resident. You don't know. You don't understand how to buy cement and everything. I will say you give money somebody money. Don't do that. On that occasion, you can buy a house and do mortgage on it. And don't just buy blindly. You cannot. If you can't use that money to say, mo fẹ́ ra ilé lájà, wọ́n ní kíní kan." You don't do that. You need to take proper advice. So that's why I'm here. I'm financial advisor, I'm mortgage advisor. You speak to me, consult me, use me for your advantage. Period. So you get the right location. So on that basis, you can do that. But anything more than that, please, you don't. All right. Of course, I want you to invest in your country, but it can't be a core debt here. And then you don't know what you are doing down there. And then you now come back to say, mo try, won't buy me. Nigeria, you now start condemning and start telling other people to discourage other people. Mm-mm. It does not work like that. If you do what you don't know, you get your hand burned. But if you use your normal savings that's not debt, there's something that you borrow, that you borrow. So you can play around with those money. That one won't pay you much. Okay, not that you will be paying debts and then you didn't say what you're paying debts for. I hope you get my point. Yes. All right, guys. Let me come a bit going and start it. Okay, 5 minutes more. So I have 5 minutes to 12. Any question? Anybody have any question? Please bring your question forward. So please, let's be in the back of our mind. Before we know, another quarter has finished. Oṣù yìí ọdún yìí ti tán sìn, ó ti fẹ́ẹ̀ tán sìn. March is ended. Today is 28th. So 28, 3 days time, Abby. 4 days now. The 2020 the fourth Q of the year will come to an end. So we're going to start another Q, April, May, June. So we need to start learning how to take a decision, how to take a move. All right. So that by the ending of 2025, you're able to say to yourself, I achieved this, I achieved this. By the end of each month, and you start by day. Okay, now you're on my show today. You can say today, I've listened to this, I'll get this advice from this woman today on this platform. And you start implementing, idea is not working until when you start implementing what you gather from here. Okay, let me work on my 30% down payments. Okay, let me work on my 20% down payments. Okay, I don't have a BVN yet. Let me go and do my BVN. Let me go on NIA. So all the Nigerian, if you are here, if you have not gotten your BVN or NIA, please do so. They are doing it here. You don't need to go to Nigeria before you can do it. There's an agent here. You can do it here. So you have it. All right. Okay. Sorry. Do you charge for advice? If you don't want me to charge you for advice, of course. Okay. Let me ask you to. Let me say here. These people. I want you to understand something. Of course, I'm taking my time now to address audience. So ask anything question here. I'm happy. I'm not charging. So not only you that will benefit, other people will benefit. And I know I will address like a 10,000 because people they watch now, they watch later, they watch 3 days, 4 weeks, understand? Because it's going to stay for life on social media. So by you calling me one on one and taking my time, time is money. If you are to work, they pay you how many minutes per hour they pay you. You understand? I start speaking to me. Some people they don't know how to talk. They will ask this question. Even they ask some people they will first tell story. Before I used to kini come, put my own story and everything. I mean to and I have other things to do. So that's why we charge. For mortgage advisor in London, of course, we charge. For Nigeria, but initial consultation could be free for Nigeria. Nigeria for London, any consultation, yeah, initial one, of course. But if I know that you are not ready for anything, we charge you straight away. Yeah, initial consultation for 5 minutes is free. 5 to 10 minutes is free. So if you now see what's it called? If you see value in what I'm saying and they want to move forward, because there's a way that there's a way that can there's a so when it's something everything is something is free. Um Sometimes you might not because we address everybody together. You understand? But if you want to tailor to your own needs, of course, because you need to have private conversation that you don't want it to everybody to hear about, isn't it? And you want me to answer you accordingly. So there's a way that I can answer to some limits for some stage. So when it comes to deeper, of course, for me to know that you are here for me too, of course I need to charge you. But initial 5 to 10 minutes is free. Nigeria is free. I hope I answer your question. All right. Any other question? So please, if you have not followed us, please kindly follow me. Please follow this page. Follow on this page, so that whenever we come on live, you can get notification. And so I decided to be coming twice in a day because of the people that live that time is different from us. I have a lot of clients in the US, but because our time is quite different, we're thinking of coming again at 7 o'clock. But that's no guarantee. At least I will try and do that maybe 2 or 3 times in a week. And the morning one, I will do that as well, 3 to 5 times in a week. What time you normally come out? That's another thing. So now at this maybe 11, let's say 11 o'clock in the morning now. Okay. 11 o'clock in the morning. But evening time, I haven't got the time yet. I was out yesterday night, but because even today I'm not 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, so 6 o'clock today, I'm not even available to 11 p.m. So I'm not coming out. So I will be in the meeting throughout. But immediately I come from meetings, is where I might even engage myself another meeting. That's not uh, that different from UK time. So I might be there for 3 a.m. at the same time. So that's it. So, but in the morning one, I think I've been fixing 11 o'clock now in the morning. All right then. Thank you guys. Let me let you go, and see you later next week by God grace. Today is Friday, so Saturday I'm not sure I'm gonna come. Thank you.